Nikhona. Uthini banimkhuza?
Hello, my people. My name is Nosipo Simelane, and welcome to Color Me Gray. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Welcome back. And I would like to say thank you to you guys for my first ever 1K. I hope it's not my last. So, for my first ever, I will always remember it. I'll remember the day. And today we are talking about a subject. So, what subject are we talking about today? Today we're talking about South Africans in other people's comment section. So the Utini Manimkuza, Nikhona, Shaito Beta, Ukobo Buzile.
Lo comment le ethi uthini manimbuza isekho effective man ayisana lanto man isekho juicy man khona lo masimba akuswayini obastard oke wathi cela nimdlalele itobetha akhombe lo mbuzile.
So we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about when is fun at other people's expenses not so fun anymore. When does it reach a point when then it becomes bullying? So we're gonna delve into that. We're gonna like spruce that up, and yeah. So uthini manimkhuza, basically calling out a content creator on something they said. And also Nikhona means are you here, guys, which is basically summoning South Africans, like summoning the Avengers. It's just a Avengers assemble for like South Africans in other people's comment section. It's basically a really fun tactic, and it's very funny.
Which country is this?
It's very funny. The thing is, if you don't get it, you won't. And if you do get it, you will. It's one of those things. So let's continue. At first, those kinds of saying were like a way of South Africans to engage with other people in comment sections, whether it's comment sections about people in South Africa or people all around the world. So you will find, when you're scrolling through comments, you'd find a comment saying Nikhona with a South African flag, basically calling other people, let's come engage in our Venek, mostly Zulu, sometimes Xhosa, but mostly Zulu. Come, let's engage and talk about this person in a way that they don't understand in the comment section. So, but as more comments started to come, it became a little bit toxic because it was funny at first, but it started to become toxic when it was at the expense of other people. And I'm sitting there like, this is not fun anymore. I don't want to be a critic. I'm the last person to be a critic. But this is not fun anymore. It's like it's used as a way of retaliation against something or someone. Like, what are we retaliating to? Because the person didn't do anything. It started becoming a trend, and South Africans started invading other people's comment section. People are making fun of whatever and whoever in the video. They're commenting on these. The terms are like the summoning of South Africans to laugh at a particular person. Whatever they're doing or whatever they look like. And that's the thing, you're commenting on other people's expenses, you're making joke at other people's expenses, and I don't like that. I really do not like that, darling. We do not like that over here. So anyways, this is mainly done to foreigners and non-Venic speakers because they cannot understand. Some people even go to Google Translate to try to understand what they're saying, and Google Translate sometimes like so they translate, and then sometimes they laugh along because they can't understand. They're just thinking, oh, it's engagement for my channel. Oh, I love this. So let's continue the vibes girly. Because they do not know that y'all are making fun of them. Sometimes they do, and they continue engaging, but they are now. It's becoming like they're enabling the behavior of bullying, and it's like, don't do that.
South Africans, God will get you for the way that you're bullying me online, especially the fact that you're doing it in your own language. I don't know what you're saying. I know it's bad because I saw one of the comments said something like da 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 da. She dances like a washing machine. Why are you getting creative with these roasts? That's so rude.
Maybe you're trying to increase engagement into your feed, but it's actually harmful. Other people started making stitches because it is increasing engagement. Having more and more South Africans come to your comment section are increasing engagement to other channels, especially if the country that person's in has the creator program or the creator fund program, something. But they can make money and they have over 10,000 followers. If more people engage with their content through these comments, these people are getting money. You think you're just saying, ha ha ha, you're summoning the Avengers, Nikona bruh, Ukona bruh. This person is making money and y'all are just laughing. Bro, you broke ass.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
I'm also broke, so don't come for me. Broke equals broke. A broke person can call another broke person out. Now, when does it become bullying? As we know, I think everyone knows this, South Africans are hilarious people. Very funny. Funny to their core, to their insides. You see, they are very there. Let's not get that wrong. But when it is at someone else's expense, is it really funny though? Like, there's so many fat jokes you can make until the fat person stops laughing. It becomes a little salty. The food, you add a little salt there, not spice, just a little bit of salt. And the comments are popular because they're making fun of people, of course. And since the person doesn't understand their language, they think it's regular engagement with their content, but it's bullying right in front of their eyes, as I said before. So people are calling the creator ugly, making fun of their features, mainly facial features. Then there's this comment that said, I thought I was ugly, but until I saw you, my life became better. And I'm like, are you guys miserable, or you have too much time on your hands? Because it has to be, there's too much data. Maybe data is cheap now. I don't understand. I thought data was expensive, but maybe data is cheap now. But y'all, something going on there. I don't get it.
Nikhona. Uthini banimkhuza?
Hello. So the other day I made a video detailing my concerns with those two calls to action. But what does that actually mean? Let's break it down. For those of you that don't understand, that might have seen those two words in people's comments followed by the South African flag, what do they actually mean? Nikhona, plural, meaning, are y'all here? Are you guys here? If it was singular, it would be ukhona. Are you here? Also, I'm very much aware that I'm looking scruffy. Please give me a break. Yo. Umanimkhuza uthini. If you warn them or if you caution them, what do they say? That's your Zulu lesson for the day. Now, if you have come across those two terms in people's comments, and with a whole bunch of South African people speaking in mostly Zulu, you will notice that it's a whole bunch of people just laughing. But what is actually happening in those comments is that people are making fun of whatever it is that they are commenting on. Hence, the call to action, or rather the call to come and gather. Guys, come here. Come, let's laugh. Come look at this person. I get it that perhaps in the beginning it was something that was done in jest and something that was intended to be a joke. And I guess also the people making videos about South Africans in comments also, I guess, added fuel to the fire. And also with a whole bunch of people, especially foreigners, responding via video and saying, oh my God, I have a whole bunch of South Africans in my videos. Oh my God, they're so funny. Even though they don't understand what they're saying, I guess it also, again, added more fuel to the fire to make it seem like as if it's okay and it's like a funny thing. Granted, maybe some of those people that are making those videos were just trying to drive more traffic onto their page. And there's no other way to put it other than the fact that it's actually just straight up bullying. Because once you sit down and actually translate what they're saying and you relate it to the video, they're not saying very nice things. And again, my concern is that TikTok is going to end up being like Twitter, where it seems as if the meaner you are, the funnier you are to other people. And that isn't the case.
What do you mean by that comment, sir? What do you mean by that? And someone maybe says that about me. I don't know. I don't care. I'm putting myself in a position to be ridiculed. So this is just me. Content creators put themselves a person who's trying to create content or is creating content or wants to create content puts themselves in a position to be ridiculed and be called out. So if I'm hurt by the comments because I have a heart, that's on me, because I put myself on a platform where I allowed myself to be critiqued by people, and by people who sit in front of their computers and they type like this, like the Lord of the Rings thing. They laugh like that. I don't support content creators who support these people. So content creators who are enabling this behavior. So I'm just like, oh, I get it, you're laughing, but I get content creators who are laughing and they don't know, and they're like, oh, utini manim kauza. Oh, what does that mean? Oh, guys, oh, thank you.
Utini mani makahuza. Utini mani makahuza. What's that mean, my love?
Those people actually don't know, but the people who know and they're like, I know what you're saying, I know what you're doing, yada yada yada. Y'all are enabling this behavior, and people think that this behavior is acceptable. And I'm like, you're not part of the problem too, honey. You're not part of the problem too, darling. Because there'll come a point where they'll continue making jokes at you, but when it hits you, it's not funny anymore. You're just like the yeah, I'm ugly. Yeah, I have a strapper. All the things that you are saying. It's not funny anymore. It's funny to them because they're making the comments, but it's not funny anymore to you because you're sitting there like, oh, okay, guys, can you stop now? It's funny, but can you stop? And they're like, no. You said this was acceptable, so we're gonna keep doing it. You made us what we are right now. So I'm not saying y'all are the problem. I'm saying the content creators that enable this behavior are part of the problem. Everything's part of the problem right here. So creators indirectly support these behaviors when they laugh with their audience or choose to dismiss the criticism. A strong message is conveyed by a lack of action. Bullying is enjoyable, like ha ha ha, yes guys, like acting like they enjoy it. So influencers have power over their followers, obviously, because some people look up to these influencers. That's why they're called influencers. They influencers. Sometimes they have partnerships where they promote a certain product and you like that person, so you buy the products because of that person. That's why influencers exist. That's why celebrities exist, because they have a power over us. And how they respond sets a standard for appropriate behavior in their comments. So if you respond with a laughing emoji and be like, ha ha ha, yes guys, people will continue because you said, yes guys, you can continue bullying me, it's fun, I'm gaining more content, let's continue this. And you keep responding to these people comments saying, yes guys, and I don't know how many times I've said this word, but you're enabling the behavior, you are enabling it, honey. Stop, please. So yeah, instead of condemning it, you're just letting it grow and letting it foster. And they're not gonna do it to only your comment section, they're gonna do it to other people's comment section, where other people, maybe they don't have as strong of a will as you do, and other people may break down. And when they're like, guys, sorry, I don't like you commenting this and this and this in the comments, people will be like, oh, this one thinks she's better than us, this one thinks she's everything, what's wrong with this one, nah. And I'm like, she's actually sharing her feelings, darling, and you actually should stop because this is her comment. And some people, they just delete the comments without ever addressing them, and that's fine. People do what people are comfortable with, so that's that. So when they set a standard behavior in their comments, so when you know that in this content creator, the comments are always like saying, oh, you're wearing snacks today, what are you wearing? They do not confront or condemn the bullying, which means they foster an atmosphere in which the negativity grows unchecked, and it'll be too much. too much. This is like rage bait. I forgot that guy. He did blackface, like that Asian guy, and everyone was like, I'm not the best person in the world, but I'm just like, I'm not judging you, but I'm judging you, but I'm not judging you. I'm just looking at you. I'm like, okay. Besides comments like these, like the Nicole now, okay, I'm just making an example of these types of comments. Not mainly these types of comments, but these are like the big ones that people know of and that people are like, oh, that's funny. Yeah, I think that's funny. And there are other comments like this. So besides comments like this, you find them in other people's comment section actually bullying the person. As I said about that guy who was like, I thought I was ugly until I saw you, now I feel better. Guys, some people, when the person actually calls out and be like, guys, sorry, I don't, they'll be like, nah, it's a little bit of fun, like lighten up. No, I don't want to lighten up. Y'all are not calling me nice words. Y'all are not doing this. Y'all are bad. Y'all are bad people. Y'all get alive, please, and stay out of mine. I just want to make content to learn. It's a little bit of fun and there was no harm caused, but I don't see it that way. I see it as, if someone says in my comment section, oh no, Sipho, you are ugly, and I delete that comment, and you come back again and say, why did I delete that comment? Why are you commenting on my page? You're commenting on Color Me Gray's page. If I was commenting on your page, you'd have the right to delete it. And if I respond to it and saying, oh, you're rude, then you're like, oh, lighten up, it was funny. I didn't find it funny. Ha 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 ha. And then, so if I don't find it funny, it's my comments. It's my comment section. I can do whatever I want. You never know what happens behind closed doors, and you never know what that person's feeling when they are gone or when the joke has taken over. You know, someone will come to me and say, oh, Nasipo, you have a big forehead, and I'll laugh and be like, yeah, but she'd be like, yo, your forehead is so big, you can smoke a cigarette under the rain. And I'll be like, yo, but when I'm alone, I'll be like, yeah, but I'll just like, yeah, I may not cry, but it actually hurt me. It's just that I don't wanna say it. Which means that there are a lot of people who die inside, and that doesn't make sense in English, but if you understand Siswati Zulu Xhosa, you know what I'm saying. Which means a lot of people who keep their secrets and they keep what hurts them inside and they don't tell anyone. And I'm one of those people. I'm just like, ha ha ha, but when I'm alone, I'm like, fudge sticks. Oh shit, that thing really hurt me. Oh no. Oh no. So yeah. So have we created a community where people can better themselves by tearing each other down? Yes, that's what social media is for. I feel like that's why social media was created. People better themselves by tearing other people down. That's what social media is, and that's what it's always been. And that's what it will continue to be, because people are hiding under these faceless accounts. And by hiding under these faceless accounts, they can do whatever they want. Imagine going to a person like in real life and going to their face and be like, Nosipho, you are ugly. Imagine. Because what, you don't know who that person is. That person may slap you. Nosipho, you're ugly. Puh. Now you are slapped. What if that person kills you? But no, it's better hiding behind a computer when you're at home and like, oh, this person is very ugly. Look at this. Yo, you see those keyboard warriors? Oh my goodness. Ghetto.
Oh, the ghetto.
That's ghetto. Get alive, please. Touch some grass. I feel like people overuse the term touch some grass, but in this term, touch some grass. Look at the sky. Like, go on walks. Go watch the sunset. Things that require no money at all. Garden, if you like gardening. Jog, a little bit of exercise, catch up on a series, live life, go to an ice cream shop. Since it's a difference between being funny and being bullies now, how then do we determine whether it's humor or whether it's bullying? So we do this by defining both. Humor is when jokes are made in good spirits and everyone is involved in the joke. It can be a way to build a community and share joy, which means no one's feelings were hurt while making the joke. You see? But when it becomes bullying, is when the joke now is made at someone else's expense, especially when the target is unaware or unable to defend themselves. See, like the line crosses. It's just like you're going that way, then the line just comes. On social media, bad behavior is normalized. Twitter. Yo! Guys, Twitter. And for some reason, y'all are making TikTok Twitter. I don't know what is happening. What's with the hate comments? Other people, they engage in the hate comments, which I don't understand, which means that when they engage in hate comments, it just brings more hate comments to their comments. Just block. Because when you're engaging in it, you're allowing. The algorithm is thinking, oh, they think it's nice, they're engaging. Let me bring more of this content that they actually do not like and do not care of. Ganzi, nice. You all do not know that. It's actually quite shite. Anyways, when bad behavior is normalized and reinforced, becomes an endless cycle. Endless cycle of bullying, of trauma, everything. Bullying users frequently get attention and interaction, which can be interpreted as a reward. Okay. Report, guys. Report these people. Report those comments. Even if it does nothing, even if TikTok does nothing, report. One thing about me, I will block and report. Because why are you such a sinful creature? Damn. Hey. In addition to directly harming the victim, the atmosphere also harms the platform's general tone, making it unfriendly. We have seen what Twitter has become. Do y'all really want the same for TikTok? I enjoy TikTok. I love TikTok. Can we please not make TikTok Twitter? I made an account on Twitter, and I remember I was like going through tweets, and it was funny at first. Then there was a point where I was like, oh, this thing is not making me happy one bit, darling. This thing is sad. Very sad. I think I've said what I needed to say, and if I haven't said it, I'll say it some more in another video, because you know, these videos always come back. They come back and back and back. Final thoughts. Well, now, I would like to say that these things happen and they will continue to happen. I'm just a person speaking out on it. Maybe I'll speak on it again and again and again. Maybe they'll bully some other people. The thing is, the internet is very like 1 minute you love a person, then the next minute you hate them. For some reason, people on the internet, they want people to fail. They are waiting for someone to screw up, or waiting for them to do one thing. Like they put them here, like ngubekela. You screw up, I flick you like a bug. You check. So when they put them here, they're just like, okay, it's coming, and they wait for it. It's like it's coming. And when it doesn't, and when it comes, poof, flick you like a bug. Bye, Biath. And it's like, And you're like, oh, but I thought my audience loved me. Because when you're the content creator, you don't know where this hate comes from all of a sudden, and you think you've made a mistake. That's why people keep laughing at these content creators' apology videos, because they're like, oh, I made a mistake. I've learned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I understand where y'all are coming from. And people are like, I don't think that's genuine. Because you're like kings, you're like judges. bridesmaids, y'all have the robes on, and y'all have that thing, that thing, and you're like, no, guilty. I don't believe you on the pretense of that. I think you're lying because your face does that thing where it feels like you're lying, and my judgment is correct. My daddy says that my judgment is always correct, and you are lying. Stop it. We're not gonna forgive you like you have never made a mistake in your life. It's never gonna end. And that's just the world we live in. We live with hateful, spiteful people. Sometimes they think that they're nice people, but they're not. And once you're done being hateful and spiteful, you can actually realize how gorgeous the world is and how you are able to live it. You can live, actually, it's actually quite nice. Like, be in your room as I am and put on your phone in this mode, this portrait and landscape. Put on landscape mode and just start talking rubbish. Maybe someone will watch and someone engage with your content. And as you did mine, I now wish you a farewell. This was Color Me Gray. Hope you liked the video. I like creating it. Like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Ang swang, ha?